All right, I'm going to explain what it takes to put a '03 Cobra gas tank in either a GT or, in my case, a '99 Cobra. Um, there's some subtle differences in the tanks. I've modified mine already, but I'll go over what I did. You can find how to take the tanks out on the internet. That's an easy one. But the first thing you're going to notice right away is this vapor return on the '99. Okay, this is my old tank. That has to be put in the '03. Now, it's not that hard to do. What I did is went and got a half-inch pipe bung. That's pipe thread, half-inch pipe thread pipe bung. You get that anywhere at any hardware store. And then I drilled a 5/8 hole in the tank and then had this welded in. Well, I have a welder, but you can have any muffler shop or any welder will do that relatively easy and cheap. So it's welded up, and that takes care of your vapor return. And you use a half-inch to a barbed brass fitting, and of course you're going to do Teflon on this, and that gives you your '99 or GT vapor return. Because that's where they differ the most in the tanks. Of course, I replaced all new seals with mine. I swapped over and just scraped off the padding pieces and then just re-glued them with spray adhesive back onto my tank. I've used some rubberizing just to, because you can see this in the fender well, it kind of dampen some of the noise, and also too you don't see it because it's black. Now here's something that was really tough to do, but you can do it. As you can see, you've got to get the vapor valves out of your old tank and then to transfer your lines and bring that over to your new tank. This one will pop out fairly easily, but the bigger valve is going to give you some trouble. You just have to keep working on it. Now, I've busted, as you can see, up the things, but that's irrelevant. With a gasket, this seals perfectly. So even though you're going to break the edges up, or you might get lucky and not, you still need to work on this. And I found it easier to get this out with lifting one side of it. And once I got one side out, I could really grab this and finagle it out. It's just difficult, but it can be done. Like I said, if you break the flanges off, it's not going to hurt. It's still going to seal. And of course, I've got brand new seals in here. So you get it at the Ford dealer. I'm going to talk about the next thing you have to do. So once you get that out and you want to transfer it over, on the Glenn's tank, the lip is not quite as big. So if I could tip this up here, you might be able to see it. So I just had to snip these off. They hang out a little bit long. And so I just had to snip off the brackets on the bottom of the brackets so that it would go flush up against this lip, because this lip's a little shorter than the '99 tank. Okay, now those clamps modified. The next thing you're going to have to modify is this bracket piece here and where this clamp goes. On the Glenn's tank, now you won't have this problem on the '03 because it'll all be an '03 Ford tank, but on the Glenn's, I had to add this piece, but it was pretty simple to do to get the right angle and everything. All I basically did was come over to my '99 tank and just took the grinder with a cutoff wheel and just cut this piece out. It's so simple. Just whoop, 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 and cut it out. Now, then again, brought it over here and just made some tacks. Again, if you don't have a welder, you can have it done. It's just tacked on, because all it does is hold this clip. So it's just got some tacks on it, and that's good enough on the lip. So that will be all you need to do to get your hoses and vapor lines on. So the next thing I want to talk about is, mine's a Glenn's performance gas tank, and there's just a few slight differences in the baffling inside the tank. It has a larger 3/4 inch diameter feed tube and a much larger anti-siphon valve. So, and it's also got improved baffling inside there and a bigger sump to set your pumps in. So that's really makes it a great tank for any kind of racing situation.